that you're impassioned with to actually get to and do it. And if you don't, then you're not being a conqueror, you're falling into defeat and allowing the enemy's tactics to take you down and to push you into this failure mentality that is so defeating and that can push you almost even into like creative depression. And I think that sometimes we get into creative depressions where, I don't know why I'm going this way, but I think somebody needs this today. You get into a creative depression because you're like, I just don't have anything. This is too much. It's overwhelming. And so you feel heavy and you feel tired and you feel broken down and you feel like, why is this even worth it? I have not made any money yet. I have not reached anyone. I can't see, no one's liking my stuff. And so you start focusing on those things versus on what the actual thing you're supposed to make and build and create looks like. Because a lot of us on here are
So first off, let me thank Simi for tagging me in my own post. I totally forgot I even said this, but now I'm going to give you a 2020 update because what? Like, I used to teach on a lot of online courses and I sometimes forget what I even said and I needed to hear it myself. So let's dive in, okay? So creative depression. Many may know what depression is, right? And it is basically dejection, it is despondency, it's literally removing yourself from the world due to overwhelming feelings or self-doubt, heavy guilt. Some people sleep all day, some people eat but can't taste their food. Some people are just going through their day-to-day routine in life but feeling numb on the inside. And honestly, it's removing all creative expression from you in any sense of the word. Now, you may not live your life like that from day to day, but you may be suppressing and depressing your goals, dreams, visions, and every bit of creativity that's inside of you. This could have been happening from your job. This could have been happening from family stress. This could have been happening from mental pressure you placed on yourself or maybe a trauma that you incurred. But sometimes we may not go fully into depression, but we can suppress certain parts of our personality, expression, part of our humanity by not wanting to deal with the fact of what is happening around us. So with creative depression, it often looks like you cannot start a video, you can't post on your YouTube, you don't know what to post or when to post it. You feel like you have no control over what ideas come in or out of your brain. You feel like no one's going to like it. You have a lot of self-doubt and a lot of guilt. You may even feel guilt right now for being unable to create or write anything for whatever amount of time that you've been stuck here. So here's some tips to kind of help you push through. I feel like if you take the time to evaluate where this came from, what was the stressor in your life that caused you to stop creating? It could be that one person that told you can't do it. It could be the one place that you worked that was really just about business and not really about expression. It could be that one time you were laughed at as a kid or an adult because, hey, online bullies are just bullies at any age, right? It could be the people that you're afraid to disappoint, right? All of those things can play factors, the trauma that you never really dealt with, and stopping you from having a creative flow and being who you really are. But honestly, authenticity, oh, that word gets me every time, is really, really, really important. And it is the key to being who you are. The truth is that there are plenty of people copying other people. There are plenty of people trying to fit in. There are plenty of people getting inside a box and closing a lid right now. But what the world needs is you. It needs you being the little weirdo that you actually are. And I say it like that because, hey, same team, fam. I'm that weird person, you know? You may not see a video like yours, your idea, right? You may not see an article, a website based the way that you think that it should be. You may not see a system in place, but guess what? You're the answer to someone's problem. You're the solution to what the world needs. And even more so now while we're in this global pandemic, I think it's so important for us to push past insecurities, self-doubt, flaws, faults, and press into the creativity on the inside of you that could create a better world, right? You were created to produce. You were created to show the world these beautiful colors from the inside of you. And if you're trying to be like another, if you're closing the lid on the box and saying, hey, I'll just be an Instagram hottie, or hey, I'll just be one kind of hairdresser, or I can't be multiple things, like, then that is suppressing something on the inside of you. And I invite you to unleash it. I invite you to reset. I invite you to try different things. Guess what? Everything doesn't have to hit. Everything doesn't have to make you money. Everything doesn't have to be sent to 100,000 people to matter, to make impact. I think that the beauty of us is that there's a sphere that we all live and thrive in, and there's a circle that we're all called to reach, right? We can impact one another one-on-one. We can impact each other in groups of 10, and we can impact each other in hundreds to thousands, right? But if you work and focus on the thousands ahead of reaching the one or reaching the hundreds, then you're always going to be depressed about the one that shows up. But the one that shows up is far more important than the tens, the thousands, the hundreds, the millions, the masses, right? To reach the masses, you have to learn how to manage before you can get there. So if you're pushing yourself ahead and not knowing what to do, if you stare at your screen a million times and you refuse to write the post, if you refuse to upload the video, I hope that this pushes you to realize, hey, something's wrong with my creativity and I need to unlock. I need to clear out the junk in the way. I need to purify that space so that I can get back to being original. Originality, authenticity is the key. Major key alert. Oh, 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 oh. Boom, 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 boom. Bah, 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 bah. No, that's how it goes. Sorry. See, weirdo. I just want you to be great, and I want you to enjoy life, and I want you to know that, hey, there are a lot of negative things being said out in the world, right? There's a lot of people that'll tell you, shut up, be quiet, who cares, no one's watching, right? But if you really look at it, there's a lot of people who need to be joy-filled, that need to see what you're creating, that need the laughs right now, right? That need you to teach them something, that need you to share your skill. So I want you to get out of this creative depression you may be in. I want you to soak in the love for the gifts that you have been given and let the world see you shine, baby. Come on, sweetheart. You gotta shine, sweetheart. I just love that kid. Yeah, so I hope this helped. If you have any questions or you need any help, let me know. I'm really great at knocking boxes, busting down doors. And anytime you guys see the gray sweatshirt, I'm just chilling at home. My face is beat from something else I was doing, but you know what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? All right, until next time, thanks for rocking with me.